You alright? Oh, got to deal with that moth. I'm coming in. Right, back to the video. Hello, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Of course, a lot of husbands and partners will know when your other half is frightened by a insect. You have to jump into action to assist. 9 times out of 10. But this video is not about that. It is about stuff from this new June update. Really exciting information, clarification. Shout out to Kabam Crashed and also Kabam Jax as well. By the way, everybody, just make sure to rally around the Kabam team. Like, they must be a bit rocked from this whole kind of like Kabam Mike situation. So I think it's important. Like, let's kind of like focus on the future and a bit of positivity. But with a lot of things, with that, like, look, I got mentioned. That's me. I know that person. I just watched RichTheMan's video. He's a wanker. About these updates for the next month. I'm just playing, by the way. There's a new improvement for Battlegrounds victory track. Entire victory track gets 2 medals per win and loss 1 per defeat. There will be additional ranks with additional rewards to ease these changes. What are your opinions? Of course, for me, as I said, I absolutely love this. I think it's going to be great for a lot of players that want to get out of victory track, especially those that are finding difficulty with things like Vibranium. The amount of people that say, like, you know, with those seasons where you have to do them, what are they called? I can't remember what they're called. You know, chase seasons, like the big ones. So basically, you've got to do a lot of work, a lot of effort into it to get into Gladiator Circuit. And I think as well, like, and people don't understand this, and we've been covering it for months. The low amount of turnout for Gladiator Circuit, people in there are causing a problem for other people. There's complaints from people in Gladiator Circuit going, there's not many people in here. The numbers are lower. And so people aren't able to get many fights in. So they stagnate. So look, this is great. If more people are able to get into it because less people are going, do you know what, I've had enough of this, then I think it's brilliant news. I've seen some people that disagree with it, but this is a very big fix to something. Of course, when it comes to Battlegrounds, a lot of elements need to be looked into, so it's good news. But of course, it's important to get, like, you know, feedback from everybody. You know, and it's good to have difference of opinion. I actually don't like it. It'll be harder to get my Battlegrounds master. I don't know if that's really the case, but you know, everyone's open to their opinion. Seems overall beneficial. It's especially nice with the Deathless piece. Absolutely locked behind Gladiator Circuit next month. We'll see if Uru gets too crowded or not by the end of the season. That's my only concern. But that's the only thing. That's the issue, isn't it? There's a lot of people saying trying to get up into that and also fighting in there. I've seen plenty of people saying, look, there's lower numbers. I've seen people go, like, you know, complaining about that. So it's like, does this sort out the problem? And I think it's the thing, like, I just think that it's going to be beneficial, but I could be proven wrong. I'd love to be proven right, that I'm kind of like, I'm backing this and I think it's a good idea. But of course, if I get proven wrong, I get proven wrong. Great update, Kabam. Now, since most of us get to Victory Track very early, now make Gladiator Circuit to give twice the points in solo milestones. That would be a great quality update. Maybe. Like, that's the thing. Like, would there be... is it worth Kabam looking at the mode in general for the stuff like this and doing more, you know, quality of life improvements? Is this a quality of life improvement? Assessments. Constantly improving. We love that from the developer if they do that. 2 wins, 1 loss was Battlegrounds at its peak. Then Kabam removed it. Now they're bringing it back. After that, a bazillion complaints. It's a win, 2 medals for Kabam. Yeah, it's odd that I feel this is... Like, it went. I don't get why it went, and I was always questioning, like, why? But, you know, that was for me. Like, I mean, lots of people will kind of agree with me, but you don't have to agree with me. Have your own opinions, your own thoughts, your own conclusions. That's the reason that, you know, it's important to be a community. And it's great that Kabam Crashed adds a little bit more to this, saying that, hey all, we will be sharing more details before the next Battleground season, which I'm looking forward to. But the goal of this change was to make the climb more plausible for those struggling to make progress, but not necessarily make it faster for those who were already climbing with ease. We have added additional ranks as well as additional medals to every rank. Wait to see the details, but if you are one of these players breezing to the Gladiator Circuit with a 75% win rate, it's going to going to take about the same number of matches to get there. That's the downside then. Like, one giveth one hand and take away with the other, because of course the extent of time of trying to get there is going to take a lot longer still for certain people. But we'll have to see. Like, if it's more rewards, then that's a win. Like, I guess that there's going to be more info that's either going to divide people or not. I think it's still going to be good overall, but you know, who am I to say with it? But yeah, lots of interesting opinions from what I've read through from people so far. I'll put a link into the thread if you want to take a look, because we need to move on to something else, and that is more with the Omega Days style event, not 100% like Omega Days, but similar, and that is. It's weird as well, Mysterium. That's something that's come up again. Like, I think it's like a through the saga type thing, but with the, as Captain Rogers says, like, I ain't reading all that. Can someone tell me if it's possible for free-to-play player to get a Cap Marvel 7-star? Because a lot of people have seen that. You know, we posted about this particular event, which I think I mentioned in one of these. It may be elsewhere. It's here. Yeah, this kind of higher, further, faster solo event, which to me it just looks like Omega Days Part 2 but with a champion at the end of it. I don't know if it's similar to, like, is it Cap's Commissary? There's also these Magnetron crystals, which again, like Kabam, we're going to explain further about down the line and how to get them, because there are deals to get them, and we all know deals. It's not deal or no deal, but you do have to be worried about how many boxes you open, or how many, you know, crystals you open. And there's going to be stuff in the Trader's Outpost, which Mysterium, as we said, is a big thing, but also clear all the milestones to earn a 7-star Captain Marvel. And of course, from free to play, you want to know what you're going to get. We'll cover a lot of this next week, because of obviously the live stream is delayed until Wednesday, which is very close to the side quest. It's going to be a very quick turnaround for me to get the type of videos out, and yeah, it's just going to be quite relentless. So keep up to date with the channel, because we got a lot to cover. Especially World of Marvel Rivals as well. That's also a big thing at the moment with things going on there. But I thought it would be interesting to share this. So on one of the pages of the side quest info, Kabam Crashed has just said, where is it? Here it is. Kabam Crashed says, on the stream next week, I'll be sharing the distribution plans for all the Magnetron crystals. Yes, free-to-play can get enough over the course of the saga. And actually this time we've added a few extra, so if you miss one or two along the way, you'll be able to complete the event. Now, it doesn't necessarily say that you'll be able to get the 7-star version, but it gives you hope. And hope is the biggest thing that we can have in a game. We have to hope. It's all about hope, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah, next week in the live stream, we'll find out more info, and hopefully the good times will roll. Now, I just want to round things off on this, like the Kabam mic situation. The Kabam mic situation is still a little bit. I did say in today's MCN that I was going to loosely cover it, but I decided to pull that story from the show because, number one, I didn't want to make it like over 15 minutes, and it was a nice little time frame. But also, I kind of felt like I don't really want to add anything more to it because we don't know anything more, and I don't want to get down the route of speculation all the time with it. And I guess that's the thing. I think we'll be unknown with how this all worked. How this all came to be. Unsteady waters and a very abrupt kind of leaving is I don't know. It's kind of, it's not really shocking, but like if you kind of leave like just like that from a company, there's going to be questions. And I think more questions because, you know, Kabam Mike has been loyal to this games company for a long time, so it's kind of weird. There's so many things I was about to kind of start speculating then with their stuff. I don't want to go down that route, but I want to kind of at least leave it on a positive note to say that, you know, he's definitely going to be missed, and of course the impact's already been seen. And Crash does say, we are all going to miss Mike, but there is no need to speculate. This game isn't going anywhere. I'd bet a fair bit of money that while the team will be completely different, then MCOC will have a 20th anniversary. In the meantime, come hang out on the live stream with Jax and I next week. And that's the thing I would say is, it's important to rally behind. Like, there could be some other stuff like at play, and as I said, I don't want to speculate with any of this stuff because it's not fair on Mike and it's not fair on Kabam. I don't know if I did a speculation thing beforehand. I probably did on Thursday or Wednesday. So apologies, but I kind of feel like until we know more info, concrete, let's focus on the future. Let's make sure that we can, as a community, keep this game alive for another 10 years. That'd be great to say 20th anniversary. I really don't want to think about how old I'm going to be then, and I really hope that. Well, no, we're going to be. The thing is, me and Em are going to be moved by the 10th anniversary. We're pretty. We've picked up our keys today for our new property, which is great. But yeah, onwards and upwards, positive things, and new office setup coming soon in a new location. This is all going. Hopefully, fingers crossed, things go well. But got to get internet first. Cannot stand playing on 4G and data. It ain't great, peeps. But yeah, that's been the video. What are your thoughts on some of the things that we've talked about today? Exciting, tantalizing, teasing things. Cheers to anybody that's sorting out stuff and has got a new house today. I know someone who has, and I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.